y'all. Good morning. Just waiting for folks to come on in. Come on in on this morning. Happy Tuesday morning. Good morning to you. Ooh, good morning. What do you do? What do you do? How do you know who to love? You got to love yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak the test, and no matter how you feel, speak the words and you will be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test, and no matter how you feel, speak the words and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. I'll buy my badge. If I forgot my badge, that will totally suck. But Lord, I'm trusting that my badge is in my bag, because if it ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do but call on you. Call on you. Cause there ain't nothing I can do but call on you. Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Nisi. Ain't nothing I can do but call on you. It's good morning to you. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. Because we all have tests. I always feel weird because I know I'm in the car and people are probably looking like, why is she on her phone? But sometimes you have to encourage yourself on this early morning, on this Tuesday morning. I don't know what time it is for you, but sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, speak the words and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. We all gotta encourage ourselves in the Lord. You all, I just want to come to you all and remind you that feelings are very flighty. Feelings are very flighty, you all. And one moment you could feel happy, one moment you could feel sad, one moment you could feel joy, you could feel peace. And it's important for us to not act on those emotions, because those emotions are the very thing that can lead us downward. Those emotions, if we act on them, are the very thing that can send us to a place where we don't want to be. And I know all too often, I know that all too well. You know, with growth, with maturity, with wisdom, with the strength of God, with, you know, guidance from God, prayer, you know, just really focusing on myself, I learned that feelings are flighty, and I don't want to be flighty. I'm tired of feeling flighty, you know, feeling a kind of way. Sometimes we got to get to a point where we just don't care, you guys. We got to get to a point where we don't care. And the only thing that matters to us is what is ahead, right? You know how they got the rear view mirror, this thing right here, they got the windshield. You see how big the windshield is and how small the rear view mirror is? Because we got to focus on what is ahead. We got to make sure that our eyes is focused on what is most important. We got to stop worrying about the past, stop thinking about the past. I'm speaking first for me. Anything that's coming out my mouth is first for me. So, you know, we got to remind ourselves that regardless of who said what, regardless of, you know, who walked away, regardless of where we're at in our lives, you know, for me, I'm trying to just be more grateful, you know, like being able to wake up and go to this 9 to 5, you know, that God blessed me with. Being grateful that I get a paycheck. Being grateful for, you know, my personal business that I have. Being grateful for my kids. Being grateful for food, clothing, like those things, you know. I know for me, sometimes I get complacent, and once I'm complacent, I then start murmuring and complaining. I start complaining. And I got to remind myself, like, what? Like, you're really complaining, and there's so many other people in this world that, you know, pray for certain things that you have, or, you know, and it's not really about everyone else, but it's just about being mindful of where my mental's at and how caught up I can get in, you know, how caught up we can get in looking at what everybody else got, or caught up looking on social media, which is a good thing and a terrible thing at the same time, right? But yeah, just be mindful that feelings are flighty, people. And don't nobody want to be flighty. Whatever. Don't nobody want to be flighty. Sometimes what a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. The angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Doom, 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 doom. I'm trying to find a church where I can listen to old school music like that. This new day and age, I just can't get with it, y'all. I need that old Southern Baptist Pentecostal church with that deep South music, that Christian gospel Southern music. That's what I really need. Jesus is the God we serve. Jesus is the God we serve. Oh, the angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Oh, what a mighty God. What a mighty God. What a mighty God. What a mighty God. The angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Doom, 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 down. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. We need a humble and fact. We need a humble and flat. I need to stop because I'm definitely not Jamaican or West Indian. Well, no, my people's is definitely West Indian, but I'm not Jamaican, y'all. Well, with that being said, you all remember to stay blessed. Stay blessed. Have a beautiful day, you all. And yeah, until next time, God willing, have a blessed day. That's what it is. Have a blessed day. Have a